Dear students, today we'll see what do we mean by delta modulation. Now, a delta modulation is a modification of DPCM, and DPCM was a modification of PCM. So here, delta modulation is using lesser bandwidth, lesser data rate as compared to DPCM. Delta modulation is also called as two-level modulator, or it is one bit modulator, or it is also called as one bit DPCM. Now here we will see how an analog wave is converted to binary data in a delta modulator. So here, if you see, this is your analog signal, which is named as XT, and this is a staircase waveform, which is named as XQT. This staircase waveform will always see to hunt the analog signal. It will always see to superimpose the analog signal. It will always see to catch the analog signal. So it is coming behind the analog signal only. Now here, the step size, this is called as a step size of the staircase waveform. Step size, step size, step size, step size. It is constant, it is same. It is called as delta. This is delta, this is step size, delta. Now, at every time period, you have to see what will be the position of the staircase waveform as compared to the analog signal. So here, if you see, in the first case, when you are coming here, the analog signal is on top, so the staircase has to go on top. It has to go on top because it has to catch the analog signal. So if it is going on top, this will be taken as plus delta. This will be taken as plus delta. Again, if you come at the start of the next time period of the sample, you see the analog signal is on top. Again, you have to take plus delta. Again, if you come at the end of the sample period, and if you come to this point, you see the analog signal is on top. Again, you have to come on top. This is plus delta. Again, if you come here, you see the analog signal is on top. You have to go on top. This is plus delta. But here, you see the analog signal is down. So you have to come down. This is minus delta. So again, analog signal is here. You have to come down. This is minus delta. Again, analog signal is here. You have to come down. This is minus delta. Again, analog signal is here. You have to come down. This is minus delta. Again, analog signal has gone on top. So again, you have to rise. This is plus delta. So every time you see, the step size will either go on top or come down, depending on whether the analog signal is going top of it or below it. So with that case, if it is plus delta, if it is going on top, you have to take that sample period as binary logic 1. If it is on top plus delta, you have to take that as binary logic 1. Again plus delta, binary logic 1. Again plus delta, binary logic 1. Here you are coming down, it is minus delta, logic 0. Coming down, logic 0. Coming down, logic 0. Coming down, logic 0. Again going on top, logic 1. So these are the bits what you have got for every time period. So for a particular sampling time, for a particular sample time period, which is noted as TS, you are going to allot one bit, not multiple bits. Multiple bits were allotted in DPCM and PCM, but here you are allotting only one bit. That means every time the step size is plus delta, you are going to give it as logic 1. Every time the step size is minus delta, you are going to give it as logic 0. That means only one bit is indicated for every sample time period. Okay, now this binary data what you get at the end will be your binary data which you are going to generate at your DM transmitter, delta modulation transmitter. This will be your delta modulated waveform. This is the binary data which you have taken out from this analog signal. So this analog signal is converted into this binary data. That is what is your delta modulation process. Now we will go to see what is delta modulation transmitter and receiver. Dear students, now we'll see what do we mean by DM modulation transmitter. Here we are going to generate the DM wave. Now if you see in this diagram, the input is given as sampled input of the analog information. Sampled input, which is called as XT. It is a sample which is coming. And the other input to this subtractor or comparator is from the delay filter over here. Now this filter can also be called as prediction filter. Now this is going to give you the other input of the previous sample. This will give you the other input of the previous sample. Now this input and this input both are compared in this, and the error is taken, or difference is taken as an error, that is called as ET. That error is quantized and rounded off to EQT. That means either it will be plus error or minus error, plus delta or minus delta, and that plus delta or minus delta is encoded as logic 1 for plus delta and logic 0 for minus delta, and it is sent as a DM wave. So this is a diagram of your delta modulation transmitter. Now here the important thing is again prediction filter, as we had in our DPCM. It is going to predict the sample of the previous sample amplitude. It is going to give as x cap t, and that will be compared with the present sample. Now this will work on the input from the adder, and the adder is having two inputs. One is the output of the delay and another quantized error output. So these together will give you a quantized input of the sample, and that will be the input after the delay for the comparator, which will be called as x cap t. Now this and this, the difference between the present value and the previous value will be called as an error. That error will be quantized and then encoded as a single bit data. It will be going as a single bit data. If the error is positive, if it is plus delta, then the output will be logic 1. If the error is negative, minus delta, then the output will be logic 0. This is how your delta modulation transmitter will work. But dear students, here we see the delta modulation receiver. Now here you are having the input, a delta modulated wave, and the output should be the analog information wave. So here is your input, which is in terms of binary data, and that is going to be decoded, and that quantized value of that is error quantized value, will come as an input over here. To that input we are going to add the previous sample value, which was estimated by the prediction filter or the DATS filter, prediction filter, which will give you the estimated value of the previous sample, and this error will be added to it. Now those both, if you add, you will get the actual sample value of the present, and that will be passed through a low pass filter. All the samples will be passed through a low pass filter, and the output of the low pass filter will be a continuous analog signal, which will be nothing but the information wave. So in this way, a delay type of filter, prediction filter, which was used in the transmitter, will be used in the receiver also, and that will help us to get the present actual value of the sample. And all the samples, when you pass through low pass filter, you will get a smooth analog wave at the output, which will be nothing but the information wave which was sent at the beginning of the transmitter. So this is how from the DM wave you can decode and extract the information value which is at the output of this circuit. So this is the delta modulation receiver.